Okay, so this question is about pacing for long races and about the balance of pushing to stay at the front, meaning positioning versus the risk of blowing up later in the race. So it depends. And these are the things that I see it mostly depending on your fitness, your level of experience, how long the race is, how much of the race is single track, meaning how critical is the start in terms of positioning, how the start is laid out. Is there a long kind of open climb where that will kind of naturally sort things out? Or is there like a really critical narrowing on the course that comes early where, positioning is going to be more critical in terms of how you pace the start? So, yeah, as far as the course layout, like a short approach where positioning is really key. And then also, kind of how anaerobic a rider are you in terms of it, people who have a lot more anaerobic fiber tend to have an easier time exhausting those muscle fibers early, and those muscle fibers are much harder to replenish. They take longer, they require more fuel to replenish than fibers that are less anaerobic. So this is why, for example, people that I coach who are doing point to point or similar, long mountain bike endurance races, they will do some kind of long but shorter mountain bike races in the lead up, in both for the benefit of training as well as to practice execution items like this, as well as all the other execution items that go into an endurance mountain bike race. So you doing that will help you hone in on where the line is for you in terms of pacing, because you're wanting to find the level where you can go hard enough to secure a good position, but finding that line where you can stay just underneath it that you don't blow up. And that line is going to depend on all the items that I listed above. So it's not something that I can define for you, but it's something that you can use a strategy like this to determine for yourself. And I will say, doing one tune-up kind of practice execution race is going to help you to determine this level for yourself. But ideally, truly, it takes years. It takes many, many, many races to figure out what that line is for you. But certainly, doing one is going to be significantly better than doing none and trying to find that pacing spot for you in your goal or key event. But you could start by asking yourself, in your previous race experiences, do you typically blow up? Is that a common problem for you? And if you, in hindsight, say, yeah, I do often blow up, then I would say, okay, your approach is going to be a little bit more conservative in your goal event. If you typically finish races feeling like, wow, I had something left, I was stuck behind a lot of people, well then, yeah, now you want to be a little bit more aggressive at the start. And so, in short, the answer is you're going to have to test it out and see. It's not something that I can define for you. But also, it really depends on your goals. Are you trying to race this event? Are you trying to finish it? So it depends on a lot.